friends, this is Todd. So, good news for those that are on the wait list, and a little bit of bad news too at the same time, so we'll talk about it. First of all, I got some more green plastic in. I actually bought them all out at Amazon, and so they said they're going to get some more in October 4th. Surprisingly, it came in the mail today. So I have 2 of them, just enough to make the 2 people that are on the wait list still that have been waiting patiently for a long time. That one does not look very good. Well, I got at least one that looks like it's in good shape. I may have to send this one back. I don't know. It looks like it might be tangled. Well, at least I got one, so I can at least get one done and start that. As you guys know, it takes about a 2 to 3 week lead time to get each set done. So it will be a little while before you get them. But just as a heads up, wow, this one looks like... This one also looks like it's kind of tangled. I'll have to take a look at them and see. Hopefully they're not messed up. Alright, so that is that news. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I want to... Oh, check us out. Oh. So here is the one I made for Classics. The big one. And I decided to make an Origins version as well. A smaller one. So, the Origins one is still taller than the Origins figure. So you can see there, it's still taller than the Origins figure. But then again, compared to the Classics, where is my... Let's put Classic He-Man away. Oh, there he is. You can see the other one is taller compared to Classics. So there is my size set. And then, of course, the 2000X one is the smallest one of all. Bum, bum, bum. So I have a brand new size I was working on. I already broke one of these guys out of their cocoon. Holy cow, it took me almost 2 hours to take off all the things. And then I took the extra one I broke out of the cocoon and I threw it in a box of somebody that's getting some stuff from me. So one of you guys will get one of these thrown in your box for free. And let me know what you think when you get it. It is a special new size just for Origins. So how cool is that? So that's kind of a fun little freebie I tossed into one of your guys' boxes that bought stuff from me just last week. So you should be getting in the mail pretty quick. Just one of you. Sorry, not everybody got one. All right. And again, like I said, it took 2 hours to bust the guy out of here. It's like, I cannot believe how hard it was because he's smaller, much more fragile, and because I use more supports to support his ears, it has lots of supports everywhere. Oh, what a pain. Anyway, one of you guys got pretty lucky, and you're going to get one of these busted out of the cocoon already, the one I spent 2 hours on, in your box. All right, so let's go and set these aside. And now I want to talk about the rounded floors, because there's somebody online that wants to buy a rounded floor from me that I already have pre-made, and they had some questions. So let's get these off of my table. And, oh, there's the green one. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Let's see where I can put him so he won't get broken. I will set him right here. He's like super fragilistic. Expialidocious. There we go. And here's Skiddator on his ride. Okay. We'll just put He-Man up here to... I didn't put my floor back in there when I was testing the sizes last time. Not that it's going to matter because I want to remove this side in a minute anyway. He-Man, you lost your sword. He-Man. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull this side away. I got a Skeletor hidden in the back there. Skeletor! I just got too much stuff. I'm going to have to do another sale soon, I think. Alright, so let's talk about the rounded one while I pull off these supports here and the floors start to droop down. So the one I'm going to show you is not finished yet. So it is still... Oh, here's what I did, in case you guys are wondering. I just put some blue tape on the back. Just like that. Dun, da, da. That way then I can quickly move it around and Just works like a hinge of tape, just like a game board. And then I can just fold it on up and put it somewhere nicely. Let me just set this right here, right there. Is that gonna fall? Okay, cool. Oh, you know what? I put it on top of the parts I was gonna put in the castle. That does not work too well. There we go. So the person's question was, is the round one piece or is it multiple pieces? So I wasn't sure exactly how to answer his question. So I decided instead to make a video and show exactly what the rounded pieces are and what you get in the rounded set. So the rounded set is only made for the castle like this. Let me show you. You can... Oh, the ladder's in the way. There we go. So you can stick it in the castle just like that, which is pretty cool because it's a nice little rounded set as opposed to the big square one. And then you get your 90-degree angle like we've seen many times before. Or if you want, it also comes with a pizza piece. And the pizza piece just allows us to open up, and it continues on the same circular shape as the rounded piece, and then it just makes a full round all the way around. So there you go. So there is what the rounded one looks like. It is two pieces. It's not one giant rounded piece, but you can do either 90 degrees or you can do the full extra bit to leave room for the pit. Fall. They're making sure there's a way they can't fall. There we go. All right. So, hopefully it answers your questions. Hey, Jinx Caliber. Everything's going good. I've just been really busy making parts, selling stuff, and haven't had time to make videos lately. In fact, you know what? I got all this stuff stacked up in here for videos. It's killing me. I got the new Hordak. I don't have time to even make a video to show how cool he is. Right? And then I got the new, I almost said new Tila, but the new She-Ra. And again, no time to do a full review video to show how cool she is. And then I got something that I'm really excited about. Really excited about. Set those there for right now. And that is the gargoyles. Bum, bum, bum. And why I'm excited about this gargoyle right here is because this is going to be the dog for my Count Marzo. So I got two of them. And so that's why I'm excited about getting this figure. Because I think it'll be the coolest way to use a dog. I wasn't going to use the Ghostbusters one. I actually like this better. And so we'll see how that works. And somebody asked me to do a skin comparison with Count Marzo, and I'll do it at the same time I review these dogs. So that will be cool. And I'll have new wings for Goliath. Alright, so real quick, for you two guys that are waiting for your cool square pieces that I have to still make, I hate to do this to you guys. I am going to have to charge shipping as well. Originally, I was giving free shipping. I just can't keep doing that anymore. I have just too many problems with the printer, and I'm just losing too much doing that. Like, I have to replace this part here, and this is the sensor that detects if you run out of filament. And then I got to replace the hot end on it as well. It's got some issues. So being able to keep doing repairs on the machine to keep it going because the parts are so big, it's ending up costing me more than I expected to make them. So because of that, I'm sorry you guys, I'll have to pass on the shipping costs on to you as well. So the price will be a little higher than what I said because you have to include shipping too. If you don't want them anymore, I totally understand. I'm not trying to do a switch and bait on you. It's just the costs have gotten a little higher since I started because now I have to keep repairing the machine. And there's just other little issues too that keep stacking up, which is ending up costing me a little bit more. I had a lot of errors get printed, so I had a lot of plastic that I had to scrap and throw away. And just little issues. It's like, So, unfortunately, I got to pass some of those costs on to you guys, which will just be shipping basically. So, for the last 2 orders, sorry, no free shipping. And believe it or not, other people that have bought from me recently, like the Triangle ones, and other people on eBay, I have been charging them shipping as well. So I've been doing that now for a few weeks. All right, so yeah, the Hordak's pretty cool looking. And you know, I'm not a Hordak fan, so I know it sounds kind of weird that I got Hordak. So these 2 are spoken for. I have 2 sets of these that I printed ahead of time. But if they do not reply back and say they want them, then I'll have them available for somebody else to pick up. So again, they're the rounded ones instead of the square ones, but they are really cool. All right, that kind of anything else going on? I think that's all I got going on. I mean, I got other things going on, but anyway, my wife always laughs at me too because she says that I multitask a lot because someone is making fun about that. And so I decided to count my projects, and I have over 20 projects going right now. And those are just the ones that are physical projects. Those aren't even counting the computer projects I have going too. And so it's kind of funny. I got 20 little boxes of projects. So a lot of times you'll hear me starting a project, but I may not finish it for months later. It's because I got just so many going on that it takes a while to get back to them to finish them. So, yep. So it's kind of crazy. I have, whoop, she doesn't get that one. She gets that one. This is the Magic User one. And this is the Warrior Tila. Warrior Tila. I did add some clear heat shrink tubing to the sword to get the fit better in her hand because it kept slipping out of her hand and it started to annoy me. So I did add some little rings of heat shrink tubing where the bulges aren't, just to have her hold it in her hand. It's a little bit better. And it does seem to work a little bit better. Not spectacular, but better than it was. I'm not sure how it fits in Loki's hand, but I think that sword looks cool on her. All right. I have not looked at you guys' comments very much. Just take a look at what you guys have to say. Hordak and Skeletor, the ultimate villain bro team. Adrian says, fair warning on the swappable arms are loose on the Hordak figure. Nice to know. Laughing out loud. You said, like my wife. Let's see. I want Hordak. It's still on pre-order. Jeff says, nice Hordak. Tila takes a dive. Yep. Big Bad Toy Store's not emailing about the figures yet. That's not good. I picked me up. Nice. All right. Any updates on the support pillars? Nope, not yet. I have ideas, and that's about it. I do have some parts set aside for what I'm doing for, but yeah, the support pillars are going to have to wait because unfortunately, I got to get those last 2 floors out, and that's at least like probably about 5 weeks of work before I can get back to getting my printer free to do the support beams. Just to print the pieces, it takes about a week. And then after that, doing the resin and the painting takes a while. And a lot of times I only do it on the weekends because I do have a day job. So, yep, YouTube is not my mainstay. It'd be so cool if it was. If my job was just YouTube, oh man, I'd be making so much stuff all the time. I could spend all week long making stuff instead of just making stuff on the weekends. That'd be cool. Yeah, the beams should be a lot easier than the giant floor bits. Yep, especially the square ones, they are killer. And it's funny is, printing them's a pain, but putting the resin on, I don't know why, it's just like, every time I'm like, oh, I started donning the gloves and everything else, and it just takes so long. But you wouldn't think it would take that long just to coat with resin. But you got to get the resin into all the grooves, every little extra hole that was made during printing. And you got to smooth out this area right here on every single print. It comes out rough. So every print I got to load it full of resin and then sand it all out. And it actually takes me a few hours to do each one. And so it's a pain. And then the paint's not so bad. Once the resin's done, and then afterwards I have to wash the resin off. I got a special scrub brush my wife got me that I scrub it down with. And then after it dries, so scrubbing it down and I paint it, the paint goes pretty quick. And then afterwards I put the clear top coats on. It's the resin that always kills me. It is just a pain to do. It's always a mess. No matter how careful you are. Alright, well, I'm going to stick my square floors back in. What is this? Oh, I forgot about this. My wife picked this up for me. She got it for $9. Look at that. $9 on clearance. It's funny, as she said there was 2 of them. Well, there's more than 2. But one set of them, like 3 or 4 of them, said $9, and the other set said $19 for the exact same thing in the same store at the same time. And I said, well, get the $9 ones. Don't get the $19 ones. So it's kind of funny. We're kind of laughing about that, how they actually had. So, which was funny, is because he's a slime snake of some sort, it looks like, or something. He's supposed to be a green mystical snake. I don't know, but he does look like he's slime. And so here I've been doing all the slime stuff lately. So it's kind of funny. Chaos Attack. But he does look like he's made of slime, right? I'm not just crazy, right? Yeah, especially here. It's like it's some kind of green slime all over him. Even here, it's the slime. It's supposed to be. Yeah, look at that. It is the same slime pit. Oh, see? There's the stairs. There's your stairs. And there's the stairs on there. That's funny. So it's the same idea. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. That's going to be a fun one to open up, and we'll have to check it out together and do some comparison on it. See, there's the same stairs. Dun dun dun. Alright, we'll check that out later. In a different video. Like I said, I got a lot of videos to make. Just I've been so busy doing everything else, really haven't had time to make their videos. Let me just slide this right back in here. Yeah, adding that blue tape on the bottom makes life just so much easier. For taking it off and on really quick. You know what's funny is I made these things, right, in glow in the dark, and I thought it was pretty cool. I made a giant one, as you guys have seen. Let me get my giant one out of here. There's my massive giant one. Bum bum bum. Right, and I made a bunch of small ones too. Well, I forgot to keep the small one for myself. I don't even have a glow in the dark small one. And it's funny is it's actually less plastic to make these than it is to make the new slime monster. So it's kind of funny how it's actually less plastic. Anyway, I'll put my giant one back up on my castle. That goes on my classics castle on the other side of the room. All right, let's put this back. I got those all lined up. Gotta put my potted plant back. I'll fix that later. Where are my supports? Here they are. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. What is going on here? It's like that castle's not sitting flush. Oh well, I'll have to figure out how to get that shoved in later. All right, so let's check out your guys' final comments. And then, oh, hey, Red Foreman, thank you so much. One more ladder. Yes. Now, I don't know if you guys see in my classics, I actually use a bird ladder, and those work great. No. Let me show you here. So if you go to the pet store, you can buy these bird ladders, and they work great for Castle Grayskull. So you check that out. You can get really big tall ones. You can get shorter ones. And so for my classics castle, I actually use these bird ladders, and they work pretty good. Oops, I hit the microphone for doing ladders. And basically you just take the hooks off, they unscrew, and then you just paint it brown and just use some stain on them, and there you go. Look at that, a ladder all the way from the bottom to the top. All right, thanks again for the donation. I really appreciate it. Okay, support beams need a wider base section. What was the Moto Tuesday news? They were Halloween costumes, I believe. Yes, they have been doing a good job with their 40th anniversary. All right, you guys, that is the end of my video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And I may have some more tonight, I'm not sure. I'll definitely have some more throughout the weekend, because as you guys know, I got a lot of stuff to open now. Big Bad Toy Store has dumped, and I got their stuff. And I'm going to start printing those giant square floors for the last two guys on the wait list. Kind of fill up a lot of weeks worth of news. Yep. Hey, thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Red Foreman. Thanks, Draxman. Thanks, Leo X Rock. Jason, thanks for being here. Lewis, thanks for being here. Mike, thanks for joining us. And I think I got everybody, right? Oh, Johnny, thanks for being here. And Mr. Feelings, thanks for being here. Adrian, thanks for being here. Jeff, thanks for being here as always, man. And Jinxie, thanks for being here, man. Now remember, the floors idea from the very beginning was actually Jinx's idea. So anybody who got the floor, thank Jinx, man, because if you went to send me that one in the mail to begin with, I wouldn't have even started to even make something. That's it. Good journey.